G'day. I'm making this video, everything you never wanted to know about Mookaite, because of a suggestion from one of my subscribers. Thanks, Charles. Good idea. And talking of subscribers, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. That and likes and comments all help to encourage me to make more videos. So yeah, consider doing that. Thanks. Hey, g'day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So first and foremost, it's worth noting I'm not a geologist. Any information on this video is just stuff that I found on the internet or I've discussed with my rock loving friends. They're pretty knowledgeable. So, Mookaite. What is it? Where is it found? And how did it form? Well, to find out that, we need to go way back in time. This is roughly how the Earth looked about 120 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period. Australia and Antarctica were still joined, and India, recently separated, was heading north on a collision course with Asia. A lot of what is now Australia was ocean. The part we're interested in is this little bit of ocean on the west coast. Now, this ancient ocean contained a form of microplanktonic protozoa called radiolarians. Over countless eons, these little radiolarians went about their everyday lives, eventually dying, and in the process creating layers and layers of tiny microscopic silica shells, which over time formed into a solid and would eventually become, you guessed it, Mookaite. Let's skip forward 120 million years to Australia as it is today. What was once ocean is now 160 kilometres inland in the tiny town of Gascoyne Junction, the only place on Earth known to have Mookaite deposits. So thanks to these tiny radiolarians, we now have some of the most stunning rocks on Earth. Okay, might be a little biased, but there's no denying Mookaite is a magnificent rock. There's a few commercial mines in the area based around a place called Mooka Creek. Doesn't take a genius to figure out where they got the name of the rock from. And here's a photo of me on my first visit to Mooka Creek with a nice big chunk of Mookaite. To be honest, I was totally overwhelmed by the whole experience. There's not many rock types that can boast such a wide variety of colours and patterns. I won't go into what makes certain colours, mainly because I don't know, but I will show you the sort of colour range we're talking about. This is something called egg Mookaite, or mustard and mayo I think it's called as well. This is everywhere up there. They use it for roadworks. It's the most simple form of Mookaite you can get. Basically yellow and white. It's everywhere, honestly. Then you start to get into more different colours. It's going to the browny greys. What else have we got? Now this is typical Mookaite colours. This is what you see. This is what normally gets sent out when people ask for Mookaite. That's what they're going to get. A browny colour and the yellow and a bit of white in as well, mixed together. But it goes much better than that, honestly. This is all these pieces I've found myself. This one, brown stripe running through the middle of the yellow and the white. A little bit of dendrite coming down there. Looks like a tree if you hold it upside down. Well, if you hold it the right way, it looks like a tree. What else have we got here? This colour here, again, just started to go into the brown, so yellow, brown, white. Again, pretty standard stuff. But then you start to see things like this. This has the black edge on it, a bit of white, a bit of yellow, and a bit of grey, almost green colour in the centre. Nice big chunk. That was actually half, less than half. It was a much bigger piece. I've got the other half somewhere. Then you start to get into the burgundies. Darker sort of burgundies. But it can go to black at points as well, at stage as well. Yeah, that one had black in it, didn't it? What have we got here? Oh, just more swirls and patterns. Amazing rock. because that swell goes all the way through. You cut it, you know, with a whole lot of little patterned rocks. Brick reds, pinky sort of red colours. Oh, this is nice. I like these fiery sort of sunset colours. The fact that it's got this dark line in the white makes it stand out even more. What's this one? Oh, again, nice fiery red, orangey colours. This, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's sort of burgundy with a dark, very dark brown band or stripes running through it, patterns running through it. Again, on the white. Nice. You get pinks. The pinks don't always gloss very well. Sometimes they do, not normally. Pink colours. And then brecciated. Brecciated is my favourite form of Mookaite. This is not a regular example. I'm actually tumbling a whole lot of brecciated Mookaite at the moment. That'll be coming out of polish in about a week and a half. This is a better example of brecciated Mookaite. Brecciated means it's been broken up, so it would have formed all those years ago and then broken up, and then over time minerals make it become one rock again. So it all sort of merges back into one rock, but with the cracks still showing. So it's brecciated. Oh, now I've got a few polished pieces set aside here as well. Again, we'll start at the basic colours, so the yellow and white. But this has a band of, I don't know what that is running through it, so it's cracked there. And then a mineral's formed in and it's mended. That's nice. Again, sort of plain colours. Nice little GT stripe running through that one. And this is nice. This is your everyday Mookaite colour. So the brown colour and the mustard colour with swells. Beautiful. Starting to get to a bit more interesting colours here. Some patterns. Some of it glosses a lot better than the others. Like this comes up really glossy. It's actually quite translucent as well, which is probably why it comes out as a better gloss. And this is a piece of that has the black running through it. A bit unusual. I've never seen much of this before, except that that came off a chunk. I ended up with about half a dozen pieces like that. More unusual colours. Yeah, the range of colours is just, it's phenomenal. Considering it's all the one type of rock. I wish I knew why it went these colours, why it changed colour like that. But I don't know that anyone's really done much research into it. Yeah, so pinks, reds. Nice. So these have all been tumble polished. Then you get the brick red, this one here. This is nice, especially against the white, bit of contrast. What's next? Oh, a bit of brown and sort of burgundy, almost purple. And the tan as well. This one hasn't glossed very well. This is typical of the colours that don't gloss. It glosses alright, not as well as some others. Unusual colours, this one. You've got that grey, almost green grey colour, and then like a sunset, and then the white. Beautiful, I love it. Another one, similar colours. Quite unusual. Oh, this one. This one, I've never really seen much like that before, with the grey in it. Yep, happy with him. And again, another one I've never really seen much like that, with the orange stripes, yellow with orange stripes. Yeah, unusual. Nearly there. Oh, now this is an unusual colour. Well, It's not unusual, it's just people say, oh, is that Mookaite? I say, oh yeah, it is. It's a mauve colour. Unusual that it's just one plain piece. Normally it would have a line of, I don't know, yellow or pink running through it. This is one of my favourite pieces. This is from my first visit to Mookaite Creek. Just nice colours. What else we got here? Oh, there's a few of this type of colour. So again, you've got that mauve running through it. Sort of apricot, a light apricot colour there. This is probably from the same rock. And this is brecciated, so you can see the dark lines there where it's been brecciated, so broken up and then rejoined. Another very similar rock. And again, this doesn't gloss very well, but that's not too bad. Yeah, a satin rock in amongst all the gloss ones can look nice. This is an odd one. It's Mookaite, but the matrix, the brown part, probably isn't. But yeah, I just like that. Now this is more brecciated. You see the way it's broken and then reformed back into a single rock again. And last but not least, this brecciated piece. It's a bit rough, as in there's lots of holes and stuff, but hey, I like that. Alright, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And if you know anyone that'd be interested in this sort of thing, like the videos I have on my channel, maybe share with them, let them know that it exists. That'd be great. So until next time, see ya.